Hey guys, Adam here with a quick review of what's happening in the market, especially for buyers. And I want to give you a little bit of silver lining, hopefully to look forward to, and some tips or suggestions to help you succeed in making your offers. Currently, the market is limited inventory is almost universal in the Pacific Northwest, and that is causing the demand for homes, buyers, to increase their offer prices. It is causing offers without inspections and things like that. It reminds me of like 2017 and 2018 when this was going on, just because of incredibly strong job market in the Seattle area. Now we have a different kind of situation going on. What we've got now is buyers from Seattle selling homes and moving into the suburbs because now they've been allowed to work from home. They're teaching from home. They're looking for bigger houses with yards because the kids are home more during the day. So those types of products or those homes are in high demand right now. And we're seeing this push to the suburbs. If you look at the graph here, I'm going to show you just Snohomish County in general, 30 zip codes from Snohomish County, and this is also tends to be true for many areas in King County and Kittitas County, and Pierce County. I mean, it's all over the place. So, but I'm just going to take a quick look here at Snohomish County. If you're in Snohomish County, you can find your zip code on this chart. And you'll see that home prices are, or sold prices, selling prices are about 1 to 5% over list price. Now consider that sort of what's going on the average home. Now, if you're looking at a home that's really polished, looks great, and was just listed a week ago or 3 days ago or yesterday, that home very well could sell for 5 to 10, even, I hate to say it, even 20% over list price. I have seen it. It's crazy. So I don't say that to discourage you. In fact, I want you to see these graphs because those are the exceptions. The reality is you're probably going to be in that closer to 3% over list price range. So consider that as you're looking for a home. If the top end of your budget is $700,000 and you're looking at homes that are $690 to $700, there's a good chance you're not going to be able to compete in this current market. So with that pressure on suburbs, limited inventory, and buyers coming to this area, we're seeing these high prices. The other thing that leads to high prices is escalation clauses. I'll tell you, as a broker, I hate them. I hate escalation clauses, but I have to utilize them too. If you're a buyer and we're working together, we'll definitely be discussing an escalation clause. The reason I don't like escalation clauses is because you could have a beautiful home that ends up getting, 15, 16 offers. And if all of those offers, for example, say a home's listed at $600,000 and 15 offers come in between $600,000 and $630,000, that's probably what the market price is. If 12 of those offers were in that ballpark, in that range, that's probably where the market is. But it only takes 2 buyers feeling a little bit desperate. Maybe this is their 6th or 10th offer, and they're desperate, and this home can work. They can make it work. They can fix what needs fixed. They're going to waive inspection, and they're going to drop an escalation clause. It's not going to be $630,000. It's going to beat the next highest offer by $5,000, and they're going to cap it at $700,000. This is what happens because all it takes is 2 of those offers out of 15 to drive the price through the roof. So you might be looking at 2 of these escalation clauses like that. The other 12, 13 offers are just going to be set aside, and the sellers are going to look strongly at those 2 because one of them goes up to $700 and the other one goes up to $695. Perfect scenario. The buyer who comes in at $695, I wouldn't say they don't have a chance. They're only $5,000 off, but they're going to look at the other details of their offer, and that top offer that goes up to $700,000, they said they would beat the next highest price by an increment of $5,000. So boom, they're there at $700. Maybe they've waived inspection and they go on to closing. So that's kind of the scary but exceptional side of competing with offers as a buyer in this market. If you want to know more about escalation clauses and how they work, I have provided a video in the comments section below, and feel free to click on that, and it will describe more of what that escalation clause looks like. All right, so if you're in this kind of a situation, you're on offer number 4 or 5, I want to offer you 4 tips to help you as a buyer get to the home that you want. First of all, let's look at houses that maybe don't meet all your criteria. For example, if you're looking for a 4-bedroom house, let's change that down to a 3-bedroom, but homes over 2,000 square feet, because oftentimes those 3-bedroom houses that are 2,000 plus square feet, they've got a bonus room or a den or something, and it's just not listed. They might even have a 4th bedroom that doesn't have a closet, and the listing broker didn't list it because, for that reason. They just listed it as a 3-bedroom. So keep that in mind. Adjust your criteria a little bit. That's tip 1. Tip 2 is expand your search area. I know that we have strong desires to be in specific areas for whatever reasons, but this is the Pacific Northwest. Honestly, it's a gorgeous place. You can find something to love just about everywhere in this area. Maybe schools are really important. So you know what? You don't have to be in Mukilteo School District or North Shore School District. Lake Stevens has a great school district. And they have some more affordable houses. So these are some things to consider. So expand your search area if you can, and I'd love to talk to you about different areas that could possibly get you the home that you want, and you won't have to compete as much, and maybe you save $100,000 or $200,000 depending on where we go. So that's tip 2. Tip 3 is don't just search the homes that have been listed in the last 30 days or especially the last week. I mean, those are great. We can take a peek at those for sure, but there are homes that might be pending that never even got on your radar because you thought they were pending and sold, that then fall through because of financing, and now you have a house that might meet your criteria, but because it looks like a house that's been on the market for over 60 days, it's lingering there, and a lot of people won't look at it. So keep that in mind. There are homes that do come back on the market. Look at those houses that have been on the market for more than 60 days and consider those, and let's make appointments and see those too. All right, tip number 4 is look for duds. Okay, the reason I say that is because there's some listings out there that just look photos taken from a cell phone. They're not staged. Maybe they have some problems, like the roof is obviously like not in good shape. But let's take a look at those. I would consider those properties. The reason being is when I'm searching for homes for myself or investors, everybody wants a deal, right? Nobody wants to overpay. So those are homes that I'll drop in front of them so that they can see the potential in these places. A lot of times, if you don't take advantage of kind of human psychology and make a house just polish and look beautiful from the start, it will sit on the market at times, and if it does, that could be a value for you. So consider those homes that aren't staged, that don't have beautiful photos, and that maybe need a little work, because that work also may be something you can do, or it may be something that doesn't break the bank. It might not be as expensive as you think. I've replaced roofs for less than $5,000 on a small house before. So those are things that you should definitely consider. Now, last but certainly not least, tip number 5 for buyers: get credit underwritten with your lender. This is so important right now, especially in this market. Being credit underwritten is almost as good as cash. What this means is that the lender, initially gives you a pre-approval. That's great. They've run your Social Security. They know you're employed. They've maybe seen some pay stubs and taxes, but they may not have noticed that you receive or pay alimony, or that you inherited a chunk of money that kind of reflected a higher income than you really have. They might not notice that you recently purchased a brand new boat since your application was made, and that changes your credit score and ability to finance. what credit underwriting does is goes through many of those details of your financial life. It can feel invasive, but those are the details that any lender is going to have to put you through, really the underwriter, in order to lend you hundreds of thousands of dollars to purchase a house. So if you can get credit underwritten first, you've gone through those steps, then that gives a seller assurance, a much more assurance, almost like cash, that you will not fail financing. Like I said at the beginning of the video, there are sometimes homes that do fall through because of financing, and those become an opportunity for you. No seller wants that. So if they have a choice between somebody who's just pre-approved versus a buyer who is credit approved and credit underwritten, they're going to take that one every time. All right, guys, this is heavy stuff, isn't it? Listings are increasing. We are getting more vaccinations out there that are going to help sellers feel more comfortable with buyers coming into their homes and listing their homes. So hang in there, buyers. I am with you all the way. Okay, we're going to be patient. We might get knocked down, but we're going to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and we're going to take these 5 suggestions and bring you guys home. All right, guys, I look forward to it. Let's go.